Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Nastun Padasalai. In today's video, we are going to analyze the answer for all questions that have been asked in GATE Life Sciences. You all know GATE Excel paper has many different papers among the subdivision. So today we will discuss the answer for the particular question asked in the subject called zoology. And as a thing, these answers are not officially released. I am discussing you for your references so that you can able to compare these answer along with your answer. So let's get into the video. Before that, if you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel, please click the subscription button. Let's get started. So first question, please forgive me for using these kind of mode of teaching for online videos. Definitely we can improve our video content and the mode of teaching definitely. Okay, so first question is that match therapeutic factor in column 1 along with the application. So humulin is used in diabetes, erythropoietin is used for anemia, plasminogen activator is used for myocardial infarction like it is a thrombolytic agent and it is generally used for stroke and heart attack. Cathepsin K inhibitor is used in a condition called osteoporosis. Cathepsin is a type of enzyme and it is generally used for bone remodeling. Okay, so we need to inhibit them in a condition called osteoporosis. And leptin is an obesity hormone and it is used for treatment of obesity. So the correct answer is this particular thing. Next question is that cohesin and condensin protein in eukaryote belong to which one of the following group? You should know cohesin is just like your favicol. They just stick the newly replicated sister chromatids together. Whereas condensin will maintain the compact chromatin structure. So both are involved in maintaining the chromosome. Hence they are called the structural maintenance chromosome, that is SMC protein. The term innate behavior is a sort of animal behavior, that is, it is fixed development at genetic level. It is just equivalent to an innate behavior, innate immunity strategy, wherein innate immunity from your birth itself your immunity will be generated. Just like that, it is a type of animal behavior that is fixed development at genetic level. Next thing is that Ichthyopus belongs to which of the following class? It belongs to a class called Amphibia. Next is the match the following. They had given terms and they ask us the specific description. Zygote is a cell that results from fertilization. Morula is a compact mass of cell. Blastocyst is a hollow sphere of cell. Ovum is an unfertilized cell and when sperm get fertilized this ovum, it will lead to the formation of zygote. Neonate is a newly born offspring. Fetus is nothing but it is an embryo and the correct option is this. Next thing, match the autoimmune disorder in column 1 for the self-antigen for column 2. So rheumatoid arthritis, all these are a type of autoimmune disorder and the self-antigen for rheumatoid arthritis is connective tissue and for systemic lupus erythematosus the antigen antibody are produced again the DNA itself. Myasthenia gravis self-antigen is acetylcholine receptor. Multiple sclerosis is your myelin sheath. So I hope I had placed a video regarding the autoimmunity in my GATE series of video. I have taken this particular thing tabular column from a Cube immunology book where you can find all those kind of questions. So that's the reason why you need to follow a textbook and standard books by preparation. So here they ask systemic lupus erythematosus self-antigen is the DNA, nuclear protein, RBC, platelet membrane. Rheumatoid arthritis connective tissue. Multiple sclerosis brain or white matter. Myasthenia gravis is your acetylcholine receptor. You need to study at least this kind of tabular column. It will be helpful to clear GATE 2022 exam or your DBT BJRF examination. Next thing is that which of the following option represents an animal endemic to India? It is pygmy horse, pygmy hog. It looks just like a pig animal and it is usually present in a fruity hills of Himalaya. And next thing they are asked the cell movement during gastrulation along with a description. So invagination is an infolding of a sheet, that is epithelium of a cell during the formation. Example of invagination can be seen in endoderm in sea urchin. Involution is an inward movement of an expanding outer layer of cell so that it spread over the inner surface of remaining external cell. Okay, ingression means migration of individual cells from a surface into an embryo interior. Delamination means splitting of one cellular layer into two nearly parallel sheets. So all those definitions you need to mug up so that you can apply them even in CSIR examination. So these are I am sharing my notes along with you. So these notes also have type of movement, the description, illustration and example. So invagination, it is the infold of epithelium of cell. Like when you take a soft rubber ball and you need to press them, it will call invagination. An example is sea urchin endodome. Involution means your amphibian mesoderm. Ingression means your sea urchin mesoderm and Drosophila neuroblast. Delamination means hypoblast formation in birds and mammals. Epiboly means ectoderm formation in sea urchin, tunicates and amphibian. At least study these kind of examples. Next thing is that assume the anticodon of an unknown amino acid is 3-AUG5-. The corresponding codon DNA would be, okay, so consider this particular thing. Okay, the anticodon is 3-AUG5-. Okay, this is an anticodon and then correct particular mRNA is 5-to 3-, therefore TAC. Okay, so the correct answer is TAC is the correct answer. Next thing, two homologous genes occur in different species are called as. Okay, first you should know about these kind of technical terms. Many questions are asked in CSIR and every kind of exams, but the concepts will be simple only. But the thing we don't know some key points about it. So let me explain. Homologous genes means there are two or more genes that have originated from a common ancestor. Okay, so there are two kind of homologous gene. One is orthologous, another one is paralogous. Orthologous gene is originated due to a evolution, that is due to speciation. A new species will be developed, and those kind of gene are called as orthologous. That is both the dog and animal, that is humans, have hemoglobin. So in that cases, dog belongs to another phylum and human belongs to different phylum. So in that cases, two homologous gene occurring in different species is called as orthologous. Paralogous is a gene which has originated as a result of a mutation or a duplication in one gene. For example, consider your hemoglobin, alpha hemoglobin and myoglobin. So hemoglobin first has been originated. Next, due to a kind of duplication event, a myoglobin has been originated. So paralogous means it is divergent within the species itself. Okay. So the next thing, organ of Corti is found in which of the following part of human body? Organ of Corti is present in the inner ear. Which of the following amino acid contain more than one chiral center? Okay, so first you should know the structure of all those things. Only then uh, you can able to know what does it has been given. So consider this particular slide which I had explained previously. So you all know chiral center means a particular group should have a four different group. Okay, so serine, it is having a single group, so this is attached to 1 2 3 4. Okay, so serine is not included, but threonine and isoleucine have two chiral centers. So let me explain you. So there are two carbon group. If you consider this carbon as a chiral center, you have hydrogen, NH3 acid group, and this bulkier group as the chiral center. If you consider this group C, you have OH, HCH3, and this bulkier group. So threonine and isoleucine have two chiral center, and I think this has been asked in multiple select questions. So the correct answer is here isoleucine and threonine. Next thing is that expression of Hollandric gene causes which of the following genetic trait in human? So first you should know Hollandric genes means genes that inheritance of gene present on Y chromosome. So these kind of Hollandric gene are the inheritance mode is they generally pass from father to son only. Okay, the example are your baldness, your hairy ears and all just like thing. And in the chosen option it is answer is hypertrichosis, where the excess of hair growth throughout the body. Next thing, they ask us to match the cellular organelle with the appropriate function in column number 2. Peroxisome, oxidation of fatty acid will occur there. Endoplasmic reticulum, N-link glycosylation. Golgi complex, O-link glycosylation. Glycosome is present in plant. plant and it will convert the lipid into carbohydrate. Centriole is a microtubule organizing center. So these kind of question has been asked in GATE Excel, and these are very simpler in form, but students may get confused with that N-linked and O-linked. If you wrote them correct, then hats off to you. If you wrong them, if you wrote them wrong, don't worry, you can correct your mistakes. In adult athlete, muscle grow larger when exercise and are capable of regeneration after injury. This is due to proliferation and differentiation of. The correct answer is a satellite cell. Satellite cell is one of the oldest known stem cell niche, and they are involved in the regrowth of a muscle as a result of your injury or due to any kind of diseases. Okay, next question is that. Okay, that's all, friends. In zoology, I think I had discussed every question for you. And if you want more kind of information about the SCATE exam, about the answer key release date, and everything to be known to you, then please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, only then I can provide you a better content for you. Okay, thanks for watching, friends.